Around 45 speakers are taking part in the festival, which has continually grown in scale during its now 7 years on the Rock. There are 4 days filled to the brim with literary culture, but one particularly special event begins the festival on Thursday, a literary tribute to Mary Chappie.
Mary was part and parcel of this festival. She wrote some books with Sam Benedy, was very enthusiastic about the festival. But of course, also Mary was in education. She was also Minister for Education a long time ago in government. And we felt it was right, along with her family, and this is her family giving her this tribute, that we should do something to remember Mary by. So that's almost at the start of the festival on Thursday. And then, of course, we have 4 days of enrichment. 2 things that we do. One is our schools program, which is very successful and quite unprecedented amongst literary festivals. So that is that we ask our participants if, aside from their talks, they would also give of their time to go to our schools. And many of them are doing that this year. So they will go to see the young people in the schools from all ages and, pass on their knowledge to them. And then we have 3 participants who are specifically talking about children, children's writing, and one is also a workshop which is being held on Saturday morning, which is particularly interesting because that helps people who are trying to write, and it's all about storytelling.
No doubt there are some authors who will be highlights at the festival.
Lord Patton's certainly one of the highlights of the festival. He'll be talking about his latest book, which is a semi-autobiography, but also about his life, of course, and I'm sure he'll get a lot of questions asked, and that's one of our best-selling events this year. Gavin Esler, BBC correspondent, who we've all seen on our screens for many years now, he will also be talking about that wonderful subject that everybody's trying to either talk about or avoid, which is Brexit, so that should be very interesting. And Lord Price, a gentleman who's been in business for many years, worked for the John Lewis Partnership, was also in government, and he'll be talking about his life as a businessman and giving us, I think, a particular insight into that world. So anybody in business, I think, should go along and see him.
Tickets are available from the Garrison Library or online from the Gibraltar Literary Festival website or from buytickets.gi.